What's the deal? How's it going, everybody? How are we doing? How's it hanging? How hangs the hammer? Let's fill up, let's fill up, let's fill up. Oh, massive daily push yesterday. No closure with no bottom wick, and this shit said, yeah, we're not coming back. Reached the daily support here too. How's the weekly look? Are we flipping yet? I'm sorry, the weekly, the monthly. Ooh, 5 days, 6 days left technically. Pretty much 6 full days. So we'll see. A lot of time, weekly support down here. It'll be interesting how we close. This week, this month, or next week. How we close out the month. So the daily closed massively bearish at this little support here. Could see some initial reject. We actually have. That's the daily bottom wick. 4 hour closed bullish. Current 4 hour hasn't really gone anywhere. Today's daily candle hasn't really moved much. Yeah, we kind of ranged for the last few hours, or first few hours of this market. Let's drop some ranges. Ranges. Put it over there. Just this a bit here, 15. Boom. So this makes sense. And the ranges are massive. Top to bottom here, that's 250 to 240 pips. Almost 250. I'd expect a retest of the lows based on the daily, but if we're gonna retest the lows, a couple of things have to happen. We have to tap 2367, and we have to come back down here. Yeah, it'll probably be below this most recent, so we'll probably want to come back down below this area, right, to take sells. If we're able to tap 66 here, I'd like a closure below 62 for sells. I know you guys see this little area here as that you can identify maybe as a support right here, but the thing is the price here drove all the way through to here. So I think if we end up first coming up and tapping, right, and tapping this area, if that happens first, then I think any closure below here will take us down. We don't even need that steep of a top wick. We can just get this, right? If we're able to get any closure like this, that will break a lot of levels, break the previous 4 hour low, the current 4 hour low, and at this point I would look to finish out the range to at the very least till I can't speak right now, at the very least till here, which is roughly a 30 pip range, 25-30 pip range, if we're able to get that closure back below there. But I always say, I want to drive off something. I don't want to drive off nothing without a catalyst, with just randomly price going somewhere. So let's wait for it to bounce off something, or let's wait for it to create another range. 2369 before pushing down. Maybe. The only understanding I have so far based on price action is that we should come down and retest the lows. Off what level? It's kind of arbitrary. You can make a case for a few levels here where we'll come down from. 67, 77. It's 100 pip difference. You know what I mean? Why are you so sexy, Wick? So I could be the first to go if the aliens decide to abduct all the sexy people. I'm gonna be on that one. You guys gonna be out of luck. Music too loud? No way, Jose. Who said that, Jose? Oh, Rohit. Raj. Now we wait, now we wait, now we wait, and be patient. Crazy. When are we going down for gold? Well, that's what we just said. We understand we should come down, grab some orders before another drive up, but when? That's something we have yet to establish. Going to sleep, do not disturb. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to fucking tell you, but you keep calling me at 5 a.m. Everybody call Farzo right now. Don't fucking let him sleep. Damn. This guy. This guy. Shit, I'm gonna call you later. Bro, don't you ever use a fib or anything, mate? Nope. No fibs. No 61.8s. No 78.6s. No. What? No 76.8, whatever it is. Why? Because the candles will tell me. Just learn to read candles. You won't need any indicators. What's your trading strategy? Price action. Just logged in? Nope, nothing yet. We also just logged in like 15 minutes ago. 12 minutes ago. For now, this range is a no bueno until we break out of it. Okay? This range is also right now no bueno until we tap this area. If we can tap that area, and if a candle can close below here after a tap of that area, then this thing becomes green. Until then, this is all red. And if it doesn't, and if it starts coming down here, right? And if we start coming down here without ever tapping that level, we're gonna do, oh whoops, wrong color. Wrong color. This candle flips and decides to do something like this. I'm going to look for a support to be established in this area, and then the break of that support I will take. So if we can then close bullish, right? If I establish a support, then I will look for either top wick sells. I'm sorry, not sells. At that point, if we can establish support here, I'd want a closure below it. So we'll probably look for a top wick and come down. Once we get this closure below, that's when I'm selling. This is where we'll sell. But if we get this tap here and then a closure below, then we don't need a support to be formed here. We just need to come down. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
All right, so that's where we are. And if we're going to come up, same thing. I'd want to, for us to come up, unless we come down and get to 2358 area and then push up, I'm going to need a resistance to form above 2367. So very similar idea for this range. Imagine a blind man watch the stream. What? I don't know about a blind man, but a whole bunch of deaf motherfuckers are watching this shit for sure. Looks, if I get a Flex Room membership, do I get signal access?
How about no?
What up, traders? What up? What up? What up? Profit thunder type of day. Just need some profits. Thunder incoming. right, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Piche in French is a boomer word for understood. Thank you for that. That boomer dictionary. Someone told you you look like Jesse Pinkman? Yeah, Mr. White! Yeah, science! Woo! Been seeing you for like a year. Do you still make lives every day? There's a bear shit in the woods. Hey, Javier in the house. They just used it. I didn't know it was English to begin with. Yeah. Okay, now all of a sudden everyone's a fucking animal expert over here. Everyone's an expert on bears. No fuck in milk? There is no fuck in milk. That's what the fuck I've been trying to tell her. Half hour to this 4 hour. It's been, if you guys notice, we've been printing very similarly for Asian session in relation to the New York session. Very similar. Been off work 2 weeks, finally going back tomorrow. Damn, you sound like my kids when it comes to school. Like, finally we get to go back to school. Nah, I hated that shit. Work? I'd be like, nah, I need another 2 weeks, yo. I need a vacation from my vacation. To be honest with you, I've never had a vacation where I came back rested. I've never come back rested from a vacation. I'm rested at home. I come home and then I rest from the vacation. This shit don't make no motherfucking sense, chat. I need to come home and rest. Like, didn't we just take a vacation? Why are we so tired? Chill in the mountains for a week. You need to hit up. Keep telling you, mate. You need to keep up Ko Samui. What? Can even buy Cali. That's the first time you told me that, and I don't know what that means. What's happening? Job funds your dreams. That's the #1 funding company out there. JOB funding. Absolutely. Good shit. Fish for trout. Yeah, I'm not big of a fisherman. I'm not big on fishing. I'd rather go do other shit. Means go to fucking Thailand. Ah, okay. Should have just said that. Don said to get in some positions the other day because you control the market. Yeah, who do you think he's on the phone with all the time when he needs it to push? He tells you it's Jerome. It ain't no Jerome. On a great note, the Mets swept the season series from the Yankees this year. Yeah, well, on a better note, they still suck. They still suck. We went over this. That's what the Mets stands for. My entire team sucks. We've been over this. Sometimes you got to make a support on Don's equity. Yep. What does the Yankees stand for? Money. Money. They stand for money. Sometimes the islands is the nicest place in the world. Fuck you laughing for, bro? I don't know. Yeah, they're good. Good islands. Yeah. I love the southern Thailand islands. Yoix, you don't show up in my subscribe tab. I had to look you up. Maybe because I'm shadow banned. I think gold might make correction up to 23.90 perhaps and continue down 23.32. We will see. That's a lot of movement right there you just listed. That's 400 pips up. And then 600 pips down. That's a 1,000 pip move right now. I don't know, but I'm not even concerned with that. I'm just looking for 10 pips. Right, came up. The hourly didn't have much of a top hook, did it? Oh yeah, it did. Bro, predicting next week. Leave him alone. That's a nice little prediction he made. That's a good prediction. Leave him alone. Just because y'all wanted to predict that first don't mean nothing. Leave the nice man alone. If you're only after moves of 10 pips, no, we're just kidding. We're not only after 10 pips, but that's just kind of like that's been what is it called? The stereotype for Devious Gang. So we're gonna play into the stereotype. Cheeks are clapping and lady boys' dicks are swinging. Whoa, man. I don't know nothing about that. Just crickets. Just came by to say hello. Hello. Damn, where's Adele when you need her? Ten pips will take you forever. Yeah, forever and ever and ever. They'll lead you forever. Where are you trying to go though? How far are you trying to go with 10 pips? Give me a number. Where are you trying to go? Aim straight. I'm on the freeway. You doing 90? Anyone in your trunk? Looks 4 hour implies we should get a higher top hook there. However, lower time would look opposite. Just let them line up. Eh? Yep. Two na. Yeah, increase your lots. Grow and grow and grow. I haven't increased my lots in a couple of years. I had pineapples though this week where I had 40 lots running. Regular 10. We're over 500 pips in the signal channel for the month. We usually talk about trading, but on the other side, based on life experience, what 2 advices would you give to people who are in their late 20s? Oof, it depends where they're coming from. There are people in their late 20s that are more responsible than some 40-year-olds, I know. There are people in their late 20s that are still 15. Just depends. One person I tell grow the fuck up, and the other person I tell, hey man, you're making yourself too old. Young it down. Probably a 6 at most. No, I had like 3 pineapples and an original position. How much capital should I have to use 3 lots safely? That ain't about capital. At that point, it's like how have you progressed? The question, it shouldn't even be a question. It's just, it's not what you should decide on. Like, have you traded 2 lots? You probably should trade 2 lots before 3. But have you traded 1 lot? You probably should trade 1 lot before 2 lots. Right? But if you're not trading and you're not sure when to raise it, I would say stick to 0.01 until everything is clear as day. You spend as least amount of money on education as possible. You know what? I was going to make this a reel tomorrow, but I'm going to talk about it right now. Honestly, I think you guys have all been completely disillusioned and fooled by Instagram and YouTube and the social media takes on how you guys should take profits and how you should treat your trading funds, right? I know all of Instagram has been telling you, like, yeah, take profits, withdraw, you made $200, withdraw 100, and make it feel real. And like, in reality, you're setting a shit habit for yourself. That's a terrible habit that you're setting for yourself, because you're not going to be buying lunch with the money you're trading with. I don't withdraw money to buy myself lunch. You know what I'm saying? This is money that you have in the markets, especially if you're new and if you're just starting to trade. There's no profits. This is tuition. You're paying your tuition to the market. You don't pay for college and then tell them, oh, by the way, can I have $20 of that $40,000 a year that I pay you to go buy lunch because I've been, learning real well. No, you haven't learned shit. When you learn, you'll get paid based on what you have already learned in the future. That's how tuition works. You've paid tuition. Now you're going to ask for some money back to go get lunch? No, that is a terrible habit. This money isn't rent money. This isn't money you withdraw every month. This isn't money you're dependent for lunch to eat, to buy fucking, clothes with. This isn't money you're dependent on doing those things. This is money to learn a new skill that can eventually make a massive change in your life. Not at $20 a month. Maybe at 200 grand a month. If you've made 200 grand in the last month, go withdraw that thing, boo-boo. Right? But until then, like, that is the dumbest shit I've heard. Go make it feel real. It's real, bro. It's there. But instead of now paying for tuition, you're going to go buy yourself lunch. No, you've allocated that money there. Now use it wisely. Now that's my next point. Use it wisely means spend as little as you can on that tuition, on every lesson. Trade at 0.01. Everything you have right now is literally tuition money. This isn't money that's going to grow to make you rich. You're learning. You're trying to get through this and learn and get better. Once you're done learning, load up your account and go ham. But you guys are learning. Like, this is tuition money. This isn't, you made $1,000 this month, you're going to withdraw 20. Next month you lose 1,000, and you're like, fuck. I need to go find more money. Why the fuck you withdrawing if you need to go find more money? No, learn what you're doing. Trade at 0.01 until, like, you see one red in the last 4 months, right? In the last 3 months, or until you see one loss in the last month or something, and do it for a few months in a row. We've gone on massive winning streaks here throughout the year. We've had a 21 win streak, a 31 win streak, a 17 win streak, a 19. These are separate win streaks. You take a loss, another win streak, right? And you have to do that over and over and over again. I was going to make this a reel tomorrow, but I guess that idea is gone. We've gone over this in the live session. Got to figure out something new to talk about. Damn it. I was stressed with you. I check the music singer, and we'll check. I got to do that outside the stream, and then I'll see if I can add it. Don't make nothing feel real. The money, it's real, but it's irrelevant. $20 won't change your life. 200 grand will. Maybe even 20K will, right? Make 60, withdraw 20. Make 50, but don't deposit $1,000. You're making $10 a day. You're over here. Oh yeah, in the last week I've made 20. Let me withdraw. Like, no. The fuck are you doing? Get a little taser. Put a little ice on your forehead, right? Just rub a little ice so it gets numb, and then fucking tase yourself to snap the fuck out of it. $20. Yeah. Just shock the shit out of yourself. All right. I will not do stupid shit in the market for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll get through to you. The taser strategy. Yeah. It works. I love you too. Give me a high five. All right. Awesome. Good night. You going to bed? Nah, that's not a good night. Come here. Give me a hug. And tell your sisters I want to see them before bed too. I deserve a hug. What are you eating? Banana?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't want any. I can't eat banana in front of people on stream. That shit that'll never go over well. I love you. Give me a kiss. Go. Do me a favor, close the door. Thank you. Eat that shit with a knife? No, there ain't no good way to eat a banana in front of people. Beauty of having a daughter? Yeah, I got 3. Break the banana and eat it like chips. Sick trade with a boss little family. You're rich as fuck. Hell yeah. I think I'm the richest man in the world. I got 3 daughters, and that makes me the wealthiest person ever. There's nothing more valuable. You got 3 daughters and 3 sons? Damn, dog. God bless you. You got a whole team and a sub. You got a starting 5 and a sub, dog. And a coach. Can't follow you on IG for some reason? Weird. What do you mean? That's what's going on. You see, I knew I'm shadow banned. Chat, like I've tested this. People went to follow me, and the amount of people that follows me went down. It's crazy. I know I'm shadow banned. Like they don't want you guys winning. I'm giving out too much for free. Too much for free. There's your daughter in the video about smashing pips. That was the youngest one. Yeah, who the hell wrote to me? Which one of you wrote to me a comment on YouTube? I wouldn't have. So you're putting your daughter in such a, awkward. I'm like, yo, I'm literally smashing potatoes and talking about smashing the markets. Get your mind out the gutter, you silly goose. Go look at the comments on that video. Some knucklehead wrote that shit. I'm like, bro. Yeah, like people say what they, project onto others what they be thinking on their own. You don't project on me. People always got shit to say, but it was an adorable video. You know what? My mother thought so too. She was like, she's the real talent. You? Not really. Her? Supreme talent. I was like, thanks, Ma. Did you mute or block anyone in chat? I don't know. The mods might have, but like, yeah, I don't know. I'm shadow banned on Instagram. I don't know why. Why Instagram? I don't speak English. How do you notify your entry? Well, I can only answer in English, and if you won't understand me, it's going to get lost in translation. You'll see it on screen. Everyone behaved so far tonight. Nice rejection. 1, 2, 3. 3 top wicks. But are we holding support? There's a level here, right? You guys see that running across here? So I don't want to trade in this range. Like, where are we going to bounce off of? Kind of holding that area. Yeah, I don't know. Chat, go follow me on IG and tell me if my followers went up. Or is it if it lets you? Can somebody go check if IG will let you follow me? Six months of break-even phase, 3 months of consistent profits, good enough to scale in and take it a bit further. Well, you're never going to know unless you try. But if you try and it starts taking you backwards, something's off. Don't let it go forever now. Drop the lots, raise your stops. It's letting me follow you. Only watched your videos on Insta, and I was like, damn. These trolls, yo, come on. Come on, man. 6364 follower. So I had 6363 like 10 minutes ago. So maybe that worked. But I had 6369 like an hour ago. And I had like 6600 like 2 weeks ago, a week ago. And every day people are subbing and it's just dropping. So we've dropped like 300 followers. And every day I see like 100 people clicking follows. I don't know. Follow is working. Come on, Lee. Do I buy or sell when I see a top wick? I'm not doing anything right now. See a 30 flip. Never really tapped that area, so you know we can just bounce off this area and come right back up. We've created a higher high. We haven't created a lower low. If this breaks the low, maybe now we're getting structured to the downside, right? But we have 13 minutes here for the 4 hour to close, and that's most likely what it's going to be. See this level here? This could be a bounce off this level and a flip back the other way. How much was this range here? 9 pips. Right, so it should come down, but there's a chance to bounce off this area, so there's not anything. We're waiting on the 4 hour closure here. Maybe some bot. Like, I don't know. Does a bot have the ability to, you know, to shadow ban you or to stop people from subbing or following? Why Nightbot comes in the morning stream when his name is Nightbot? Well, I don't know. Why do you... Wait. Why do you drive on parkways and park on driveways? That shit don't make no sense either. Put some hashtags in the post if you like. For it's more like that people looking for forex shit. No, not necessarily. That's if like if you have it like maybe for small following, like if you have a few hundred people following, that works. It doesn't really work. Hashtags, like if your content's got to hit, you got to either it's valuable and people like it, or they don't. They're not following you because you got a hashtag. No, that's been debunked by multiple people I know that are doing really well on IG. Remember when people in the chat thought Nightbot was a person? Some people still think it's a person. Thought Nightbot was Wix. There's literally the word bot in the name. Wild how bad traders have 200k subs and you're being shadowed. It's literally wild to me too. It's crazy. The world does not want anyone to succeed. They don't want good info out there. They want you to be lost in the sauce. It's incredible. And maybe I'd be pissed if like that was my business. But I don't give a shit if they do, right? I'm just like, I'm not gonna go out of my way. Like I do, I care, like, cause it'd be cool. But like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to fucking start beefing with them or trying to figure out why. I don't really give a shit. It just sucks for you guys. It sucks for other people. I'm BI. Imagine the market's shadow banning him. Oh, he thinks he's in a position. Psych. Maybe it's the we talk. They don't like shit like that. There's too many things they don't like. Look, there's people literally doing some wild like I can show you a YouTube video where you be like, that's on YouTube? I can show you 10 of them right now. Where you'd be like, nah, that's on YouTube? And then you'll be like, all right, maybe the we talk ain't that bad. I don't know. Maybe it's the ratchet reels. Maybe it's the Trump talk. Maybe it's the, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the association with Don Vo when he got shadow banned. I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't care. I just don't want to be shadow banned. Yo. What's going on? Chat. Go share this stream. Go follow the IG and go share the Instagram. Let's break that ban. Bro, this trader Gooch. He looks so. We mean Gooch from what? Words of Wisdom? It's the Trump talk, man. Yeah, it could be. It could be the Trump talk. YouTube has butthole. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't hear nothing. Words of Wisdom? Yeah, I mean, I don't know nothing about him. I thought it was Riz doing both parts, and that shit was like CGI or some shit. They say it's educational. Well, I say my shit's educational too. Probably providing more important education than waxing your asshole. Those damn asshole waxers. It got us again. You on Riz Pot would be dope. Yo, somebody reach out to Riz. Can we have the 300 people in here all send a message to Riz to get me on the pod? Everybody. He doesn't know who I am probably. You know why? It's Asian session. Who the fuck pays attention during Asian session? Just flood him with messages so he has no choice to check us out and show up to this live stream. Get out the nair. Isn't that shit without the shaving? It's just a little spray and then just wipe the hairs off. I think besides you, Don, Roger, probably Matt. I don't know who Matt is. Well, Trade Live is other streamers like Q, Lambo. Never seen them trade. They don't trade live, same as I see. I've never seen any of them trade live except Don and Raja. Riz the Scam God? Yeah, but his podcast is popping. he gets hundreds of thousands of viewers, right? Like, I remember Don's streams when we were on there before the Trading Nut podcast. Like that, he was at like 20 or 30,000 subs, and that blew him up to like 50, 60. And then, words of wisdom, that also helped. But by that time, he had like over 100. You got 100 followers on X, got pull. Let's go. Yeah, you shadow ban for sure. I logged out of YouTube and searched for live Forex trading, and it's showing channels with like 2 viewers. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Chat, we got 4 minutes for this close. Give me a second. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. BRB. My channel was the first one. I don't know. Maybe it's like certain regions it's banned. Maybe. I don't know. I don't get my own recommendations. I used to be like the first recommendation on my own feed for a long time, for like a year and a half. Now I don't get a recommendation myself. Time to flip the tape. 4-hour closure here in less than a minute. It's closing below the most recent, but it's holding the sturdy level for now. 30 seconds left here. In California. Maybe in the US. Oh, no, we didn't. We respected. Yeah, but yesterday it did that shit and drove straight down. Where are we? Yeah, right here yesterday. It respected this shit and then just fucking dropped. So we'll see. No top wick on this candle. But the previous hour already has one, so I don't know. You'd expect the 4-hour to make a steeper one after holding that support. Okay, if we can tap 2358.2. We might have buy stops. Or we get a closure and then we're looking for a top wick. Oh. It's an area I would expect a bounce off of. The 4-hour doesn't have a top wick, and the daily doesn't have much of a top wick, but the previous daily is so freaking bearish. Never got there. Yeah, if we're able to tap this level before this rejection, I was thinking about a bottom wick entry. touch 62. Well, we'll see. We're gonna wait most likely on this 15 closure. We'll see how this acts. Oh, that levels off the 5. Ah. That's what we're looking at, the 15. That levels off the 5. All right. Well, there's that. And that 5, that's a daily right there, right? That's that daily level. The trading geek? No, the trading nut. Come on, gold. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? I can't buy a Lamborghini with this price action. Let's go. $15.31 hour, have no topic. How about the 4? How about D4? We are so bearish. We're so bearish. Last time we drove down from here, look at that. Below 23.30. That's another 300 pips. That was one candle. What time was this? 5 a.m. 5 to 9. We did tap our level on the dot just now. Oh, almost. Let's get rid of this. Oh, let's keep it there for a minute. Chat. So 11 of you just followed me just now. 11 of you followed me in the last 5 minutes. And my followers dropped by 2. How the fuck? What's going on? It says 11 new followers, right? No, not YouTube, Instagram, IG. Bots. IG's both at the same time. They both started messing with me at the same time. Literally, I noticed the difference on the same day. Your reels offended some? I think my reels offended many. But then again, like, really? There's 8 billion people on Earth. What'd I do? Offend one fat chick? Yeah. Sorry, not fat. Okay, forgot. The horizontally challenged. I forgot. My bad, y'all. I posted it's funny because she's fat as a comment. I got banned. Where did you post that? You got banned on IG? Yeah, that's definitely the reels. If that happened, it's definitely the reels. I think I'm gonna have to cut the funny business, chat. I think I'm gonna get rid of the funny reels. I have so many that you guys have not seen that are really funny. But I think I'm gonna have to stop. Pleasantly plumb? Yeah, it comes with a wide load sign. I see those kind of reels with 300k likes. What's the difference? That's what the fuck I'm trying to say. What's the difference between me and the next guy? Besides the fact that I'm not targeted, my channel's not targeted towards humor and funny shit. I'm just, you know, I stumble upon high quality satire by nature. I just bump into funny shit. And it's natural. So yeah, it's a trading channel, but there's a lot of funny shit that comes along with it, right? And I don't know, most people that do funny shit, that's all they do. They do funny shit. I trade. Funny shit is the side gig. It is that someone reported you, so you fell on their radar. So what do I do? Can you guys unreport me? Be like, we don't know what asshole reported this guy, but we want to unreport him. Oh, you can question anything from Wix on Live. Yeah, I didn't see any questions from him. So it means there's no top wick. There's a possible to make it one, right? It's possible, but what are you going to bounce off of? You've reached a nice strong level here. But also remember, once you get this push immediately off the rip of the beginning of the hourly candle, typically the hourly will push. The hourly will continue pushing. It's the 4 hour you got to worry about. The 4 hour held support, most recent, and it doesn't have a top wick. So if that flips, that can give you a chance to drive, but you have no guarantee that it'll flip, right? This massive, look at the daily, this bearish volume, previous hourly has a top wick. So maybe this hourly drives through, maybe the next hourly finds a support here, maybe the hourly after that pulls up, right? And then like the last hour before the 4 hour closure, you get the drive, which will be at around midnight, 1 a.m., right? Way past our session. Thing is, like, I don't think it's pushing up right now. You have this 15 closure. It's closing. Well, maybe you hold this support, so we'll see. I don't know, because then that's like a little head and shoulders thing going on. But it's gonna take some. Can't have an entry here now. You just ignoring me? I have no idea what you said. What else did you say? Levels for intraday, I can save a lot if you could guide me. I'm in loss of 3.2k. Yeah, but I have no idea why you're in a position and what you were looking for. So if I were you, I would close it out and come up with a plan, and do not enter the next trade until you have a complete plan of where you're going to enter, where you're going to exit, where you're going to manage risk, where you're going to move stops to break even. Are you going to move stops to break even? Are you going to cut partials? Are you going to close full? What are you going to do when you go in drawdown? Are you going to have pineapples? Are you going to cut short? Are you going to look to get back to break? What are you looking for? All of that has to be planned out before you're in a position. If you don't have any of that planned out and you don't know what your next step is, the market has won. Deal with it, cut your losses, because you don't have a plan. What are you going to do next? Even if you do the right thing, you don't know if it's the right thing or not, because you're not basing anything on anything. Now you're basically in a position that you didn't really intend to be in. And if it's not something you intended, like, would you rather be in drawdown based on a plan or based on no plan, right? If you don't have a plan, no matter what you do, it's just a one-time thing. It's not going to matter for your next trade. And since we're trying to learn and not make $1 million today, cut your losses. Too bad. And then come up with a plan and approach the next trade with a plan. It's not about what you won or lost here. You're trying to make like $1,000. What's that going to matter? Tomorrow you're going to do the same thing, and then you're going to, if you make 1,000 today, tomorrow you're going to lose 4.2 instead of 3.2, and then you're still going to lose all the way. Build winning habits. Get out of the market 0.01 and save your money. It's money you're supposed to use for education, right? Get better at this. Educate yourself. Help yourself. 4 hours going to rocket up the opposite side. Okay, fine. But the 15 here closed with a bottom wick, and the next 15 has opened with a top wick right away. So at any moment, this can flip bearish. If the time frames are telling you two different stories, right? Is it the 15 bearish flip, or is it the 30 bullish flip, right? When they're not falling in line like that, if they're telling you two different stories, like, who can you trust? Obviously, the higher time frame is probably somebody you know better, right? So a story from them will probably have more validity. It's like, you know, a friend telling you something versus an acquaintance. But, you know, sometimes an acquaintance has doesn't want to steer you wrong, so they might be right. Yeah, you probably want to trust the higher time frame a bit more, but that doesn't make it the truth. When it all lines up, that's when you can start looking at it. Yeah, the 4 hour looks nice, looks like it should drive, but off what? It drives up, right? But this 15 doesn't have a bottom wick. And first thing it did was create a top wick after we closed below the range, closed bearish with a bottom wick to fill, with a bottom range to fill. Taking over New York if Don retires. By the time Don retires, I'll be retiring too. Hopefully a large number of you will be retiring as well. I don't know what there's to retire from. Maybe from streaming, but from trading, never. This is one of the very few industries, right, where, like, your age won't matter. You don't need to retire, right? Some activities you can't perform. Can't be a professional athlete at 50. Shit, you can be a professional trader at 80 if you want. Nothing holding you back. There's no customers, there's no employees, there's no partners you got to think about. It's just you and only you. The responsibility lies on you. That's it. Yell at yourself, fire yourself, hire yourself, but you know what I'm saying? You're the one responsible for whatever happens. $30-second show confirmation. Nice. Let's look. Oh, 30 seconds is up already. I guess we got to wait for the next 30 seconds. Because the new 30 seconds doesn't show the confirmation now. What do you think of prop firms? I don't think they're beneficial to me and my style of trading. Oh, there we go. 4 hour almost flipped. I did it. Did it flip? And now the 15's going back down. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. It's touched 2362. Flip to the downside. That's what I'm looking at. I just... like if we were print below a range... or if we're to close bearish, Yeah, this five might actually close bullish, so I don't know. It's 30 seconds in this five. Maybe it flips down, maybe it comes down. But it you know, look at this bullish candle, strong rejection up. Probably want a bearish closure on a 15. Oh, you do have a bearish closure on a 15 on, well, on this five. It's tough, right? You can make a bottom wick here and try straight up. And the range is not massive. Your next support here, well, 16 pips, that's something. And it tried to push up here. Yeah, how did that five close? Close bullish. And the first thing you're doing is making a bottom wick. Yeah, see how it's not lining up. 15 flipping bearish, but the 5 is making a bottom wick to come up. You need, if the 5 closed bearish here and then we made a top wick, maybe the rebreak of the 5 low. And if it's not all lining up, just wait a bit. There will come a time when everything lines up. Like I said, I don't have a problem with anyone taking positions here. It's just, I'm not. You ever tried prop firms? Yes. Can you suggest prop firms since I don't have enough capital to trade a personal account? Ask chat. Chat's very good with that. Everybody's in some kind of props. I only have enough capital to trade 2 contracts, so trade micros. Okay, broke the 15 low, it flipped, and then the 5 is coming back up. See, so who do you trust? What's wrong with 2 contracts? He said that's enough. He only has enough capital for 2 contracts. So if he opens 2 contracts, he can't take pineapples. Or if he opens 1 contract, he only gets 1 pineapple. When sometimes we have 3 or 4. That's what he's talking about. But the thing is, at that point, if you're trading micros to accommodate the strategy, I think you'd probably grow your own account faster than a funded, because you're dropping your risk for evaluation. It's going to take you to do forever. How would you recommend running your runner's run? You're focusing on the money. Don't have money or pips or anything on the screen. Just go by levels. Get rid of all of that you pay attention to. And go by levels. You're closing early because money. You see a figure and it's making you get impulsive regarding the actual money. I'm in the market 4 years. I'm at a loss. What should I do? Don't switch up. Continue doing what you're doing. Keep making adjustments little by little. Some people do it for a year. Some people do it for 5. Some people do it for 10. Don't figure it out. But eventually, it's just time over time. I've said this before. You gotta get the idea that you're gonna make money here out of your head. You're here to learn. That's it. You're not here to make. You're not looking for withdrawals next month, next week, next month, or even this year. We're not looking for withdrawals. You're not looking to get paid next year. You're going to work all of next year. That's what you got to have in your head. We're going to work all of next year. I'm not looking to get paid. Ooh, that 4-hour flipped. But the 15, oh, the 15 flipped and had a bottom wick. Huh? Interesting. Chat, I'm going to take a buy right here. I took a buy on the 4-hour flip here. I'm expecting us to come up because that 15 had a chance to come down and then it flipped bullish and rebroke the high. I just took a buy here. Here. That's off. 363 flat. That's where it was. We broke the 15 low, right? And then we pushed up on the 5 closed above. Oh, and yeah, this is right. Second attempt to re-break the highs on the 4-hour. Let's try it earlier. Came back down, grabbed orders, and then re-broke the 15 high. Go there, rebroke the high there. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna close half here at actually I'm gonna close full here at 10. I closed full. Oh, I closed full there at 10. I'm waiting for this 30 to close. I want to see the thing. The 30. You see the 30? 2 minutes left, and I'm afraid it might not have a top wick. And if it pushes up, pushes up. But congrats, everybody. Full closure here at 10 pips. Damn it! It closed me at 8 pips on the rest of mine. Half at 10, half at 8. Yeah, I closed full. I want to see how this 30 close. We're too close. If we had more time, yeah, I know it's gonna run. If we had more time on this 30, like another 5-6 minutes, I'd let it run. But I'm closing once we tap this area, right? 64.2, which is your advantage point. It's 12 pips, but my spread's like 3. My spread is 2.8 right now, 2.6. Got around 45. Well, if we got in where we expected, right, that bottom wick to be, unfortunately it created a bottom wick and came back up. But another W, chat. Congrats. I don't care. Regardless, full closure, 10 pips. Tomorrow morning will be a lot more fun. What did I say today? I'm just looking for 10 pips. Full closure at 10 pips. Congratulations, everybody. Anyone getting sick and tired of winning? No? Come on. Bring it on. Fucking trolls don't come out until we're in drawdown. Damn it.
What's the deal?
What goes on?
Great trade.
Yeah, I didn't recognize till the very last moment. I realized, oh shit, the 15 flipped, so this just makes sense because now it's gonna re-break the high after breaking that low. It's gonna have to fill the top of the range. We got so close to the. How did that 30 close? Yeah, you could say this is probably would have closed full here if we held the full 30. That would have been what, like 20 pips, 25, 22.
The same thing happened to me when I saw like 12 pips, and then I look and I'm like, all right, I'm about to close half now.
12,
and then when I look back, I pulled back 4 pips.
Well, 12 pips is the same as the advantage point here.
Mm-hmm.
That was the ride up to here. That's the advantage point. So I closed half at this first advantage point, and then I was like, all right, 2 minutes left till this 30. If we can get a closure, great. But if it closes right here or pulls back, it'll be a waste. So I just closed full, and it pushed through. Good thing. You can never go wrong closing full at 10 pips.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Why even have a target? Because you never let price get to target. I don't have stops either, but unfortunately when this tool comes out, it gives you a target and stops for you guys. This is just a visual. I don't like, if you can look at the signal channel, there's never a stop and a TP. Everything's done manually. Everything's done manually. I don't trade with stop losses and I don't trade with a TP. Why are you so afraid from the market? I explain things. When I see it running and it's in our direction, I let it, you know, I let it power play. Let it supercharge my account. And there are times where I manage 10 pips. There are times where I manage 15. Today I have, let's go back. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So today, if we count just today, I have 8 10 pip wins between the morning and the evening session, and 1 20 pip win. Count that up. No losses today, no. I don't know who's in the signal channel. Whoever here is in the signal channel, they can vouch for that. Anybody on the stream here in the signal channel? How much of 10 pips for an hour? What do you mean? You can't do the math? Yeah.
I'll give you a hint, bro. One second.
Your manual has nothing to do with the target and where you believe the market will go. I believe the market should go here. Why I close early? Because I believe it'll go back to the BE level before it goes up there, right? I also realized that a Le candle was highly likely to print. It just pushed really hard at the end, right?
We also scalp. For it to reach that high, we would have to be here for another like 3 hours.
Yeah, for it to go up there, I'd have to be for long. Or leave it overnight. Why don't you take the wick entry buys? Because, okay, so we went over this. When we came down here, right, this is the level we wanted wick entry buys right here. Right? But when we started coming down here, if this candle right here, this was the opening of the 4 hour, right? We have two levels. This is the level on the higher time frame on the 15. This is the level right here on the 5. This is a 5 level. The top one, the bottom one is the 15. And I didn't go to the 5. I went to the 15 and I looked at this area and I said, all right, if we get a bottom wick straight down to this area as the initial rejection, I'll take that. And typically what happens in that case, it'll pull back up and then it'll still re-break the low with momentum, but you'll get your, you'll get your profits up until the flip or until the next resistance, which would have been in this case 27 pips. But if you look at the 5 here, the first 5 came down here and it tapped that area and that was the rejection, right? I didn't want to see it here. If we continued down and did what we did here at this level, then we would have been in. But it did it at this level and then the candle rebroke the low, which is, making lower lows, lower highs. You're following structure down at this point. Now I can't do that. Over here you held support, so if you bounce off this area, I'm expecting us to continue up, but it bounced off a 5 area. I'm not expecting to bounce off a 5 level. I guess in these markets you can, but I was expecting to bounce off the 15. This would have been a bottom wick entry if it continued straight down without seeing any rejection here at the 5. But once it saw rejection, printed, closed, next candle down, that idea was gone. I hope you can understand that. Going to bed, so fuck it, break even second night. I mean, it's a W today, another W. You let drawdown goes 30 pips against you and closed 10 pips in your favor. We had no drawdown. This trade went 0 drawdown. Yesterday's trade took 10 seconds and went straight to profit. No drawdown. Yesterday was 15. What's the issue? Like, yeah, that's what I do. If you don't like it, don't do it. There's no we. There's me, you, and the rest of the people here. Everybody does their own thing. This is a very individualized activity. And this is how I've built my account to multiple 6 figures. Even multiple 6 figures. Count the multiples. Right? Nobody ever went broke taking profits. Nobody. I don't care. You take 50, take 50. Great. You'll get to where you want to go. I'll get to where I want to go. We'll take our own path and we'll do it at our own pace, right? Like there's no comparisons here. I'm not trying to be better than anyone. Chat, what do we say? The hustle is not versus anybody or any other trader. The grind is versus poverty. That's it. Your only hustle is against poverty. You're not trying to be better than anyone else. That's the only grind. Get yourself, your family out of poverty, as far away from it as you can. Javi's holding for 100 pips. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm cool. I'm cool here with 10. There's nothing you could tell me. Works, doesn't work, it's stupid, it's not stupid. I've been doing this for half a decade.
I learned straight from you and from Don, and I've passed multiple 6-figure funded accounts doing the same thing. Yeah. Risking the same way, trading the same way.
Money. People think money and pips. I'm just thinking in terms of wins every day. Just got to rinse and repeat every single day for many years.
I risk like 1% per trade, 1 full percent, but I've already made 6% in a week. So if I take one loss of 1%, 4% in a week. So if I take one loss, that's not much.
Yeah. Win number 156. 156. So, chat, in the last 26 trades, we have 1 loss. We're 25-1 in the last 26 trades. And that loss, if you guys remember, that was a 40 pip loss. It was a stupid loss like 2 weeks ago. Just dumb. It made sense money wise, but it was a stupid loss. When I start streaming, well, we've been here for a few years. You see this going higher? Yeah, I'm honestly I'm not gonna look for any more. I'm gonna call it a session here in about 15 seconds, 15 minutes, because I want to make it in time for my kids to fall asleep with me. Well, for them to fall asleep while I'm there. I usually put them to bed. I usually do the whole rub the feet, you know, rub the back, you know, a few stretches, you know, some Barbie curls, so we end the night. Someone asked my favorite indicator. I told them I got one. 9 a.m. New York, and banks open, volume, get in, get out, wait for the next bank open. Yeah, it's a good strategy. I need some fucking taser. Don't close. We don't have to defend the 10 pips. 10 pips has been paying my bills. New York's gives 1,000. Yeah, we had over, I think this morning we had 30 or 40 pips in New York. And that's not counting one trade where my signal didn't get sent out because the bot wasn't on. So signals are missing a 30 pipper in there. Talking to me or to Eddie? I think they're asking you a question, Eddie.
Yeah, let me speak, because typing is hard on this shit.
Yeah, speak. That's why I'm muted.
Old ass man.
Where's Javier? Javier should speak too. I see.
Not every trade is only 10 pips. Some trades are more, and sometimes you win 2 or 3 times in a day, so you stack up 20, 30 pips. So by the time you do take a loss, you've already stacked up 150, 200 pips. So when you take a big loss, you still have profit.
Here we go.
You also try to cut your losses short.
Let's go to the last 10 trades in the
as much as you
channel. 10, 8, 11, 9, 10, 19, 9, 7. And 2 break-evens. 3 break-evens.
Like yesterday, I made 0.5% in 2 trades.
That doesn't mean, you know, there's going to be times where we take losses. They're going to be big losses. They're going to wipe out, you know, 5 trades, 10 trades. It's all right. Consistency is key. Don't switch up. Just another example. My 3-loss streak 2 months ago. Right? I had a couple of 100 pip losses in a row. I've I think I've tripled that already. Tripled that loss. To the upside. So just, you know, and what I said after that loss, I was like, gang, next trade, I'm not revenge trading. We're probably going to close at 10 pips. And that's what happened. The very first trade after those losses, the very next one was 10 pips. But then I had like 40 pip, 40, 30, you know, 10, 60. It's just, you don't pick and choose when and where. I mean, you do pick and choose when and where to attack, but like you don't pick and choose when the market's going to give you what you need. You got us 30 pips. Oh, Maybe you're right on here, but in the signal channel, I think it was 10.
But see, even if you guys don't like the way we closed the trade or managed it, look at the analysis. Look at how it played out, where it tapped and where it's driving to. You could have held for your 1-to-1 or whatever using these stops because it hit the 1-to-1 already. So the knowledge is what's important.
Yeah. 1L taking out 5 Ws doesn't make sense. Well, because RR is not part of our equation, right? We're profitable due to the high win rate.
Yeah, usually 1L would take away like maybe 2 days of trading.
I've had L's that took away a week and a half, 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get back. But then after those 3 weeks, it takes a month to go forward. You know, you get another 2 months forward.
Sometimes the next day.
There's more than one way to approach the charts, right? And when you say y'all trading backwards, like when I go to the store and buy shit, they don't care about my RR. They care about the money. I can't pay them with my risk to reward. It's irrelevant to them. The only time it's backwards is when your funds are dropping instead of going up. That's backwards.
Just because
10 lots,
stops are
10 pips a
150
trade
pips.
is $1,000. Which one of you would love to make 1,000 a day right now? We're damn near 600 pips for the signal channel. For the month, for this month. I don't want to hear shit.
Wild.
At the end of the day, money matters. Yeah, when money talks, nobody checks the grammar. Yeah, I love trading. We've been doing this for half a decade here on streams. A few years on Don's, a few years here. Still holding? Yeah, I mean, maybe we could have left the runner. I don't know. I felt really comfortable there at that next resistance, expecting to fill this bottom wick, but honestly, I don't care. To me, it's just noise at this point. I did what I set out to do when I hopped onto the charts, and I only have one goal when I hop onto the charts. That's be a winner, to win. That's it. Money talks, no one checks the grammar. That's right. Signal channel for gold? Yes, only gold. Javier, you got a runner here?
Yeah. My entry was late.
Your entry was late?
Yeah, it's up 70 right now. This was my target earlier. I got shaken out earlier New York afternoon.
I got you. Bro, I put a fib at the bottom of a 4-hour wick. It went right in between 61.8, 78.6, entered right at the very bottom, bro. Yeah, but you know what you're never going to hear me say? You're trading backwards, or that's wrong because you're not trading like me. You made money? I'm proud of you. I don't care if you took a fib, if you took a Batman signal, if you fucking based it off the RSI and divergence, or if you took a freaking EMA crossover. I really don't give a shit how you got in. I don't care if it was an Ichimoku cloud raining on you. As long as you got a W, bro. I'll never tell you you're trading wrong. It's just so many ways to approach this and so many ways to be right and wrong. It's all perspective. There's no, I don't know, like people that have been here for a long time get sick and tired of hearing this, but like that's what we preach. Why'd you take a winning trade? You want me to take a losing trade? Why did you take a winning trade? I'm losing brain cells. Chat, I'm gonna need you guys to smoke with me. Oh, it's 9:50. Damn, we got 10 minutes here. Yeah, I don't know. Chat, 15 more people just followed me on IG. Let's see what IG says. Let's see how many followers we got. We just dropped one more follower.
It still says the same exact number on mine.
What does it say for you? How many followers?
6371.
For me, it says 6362.
This is the same number that it was earlier.
Oh, shit.
So for every one that you get, it drops 2.
That's what it feels like. I feel like for every 10 that I get, I lose 2.
The mathing.
What normally happens when the candle closes full without top or bottom wick? Closes without a wick, or opens without a wick, or both? Opens and closes without a wick. If that's the case, typically the next candle will retrace the entire body of the previous candle. It doesn't mean it'll drive, but that's the range, because like typically, right, we say wicks are ranges on a smaller time frame. But if you have a candle that's just driving, right, but it doesn't have a top or a bottom wick, guess what? This is the range. This candle here is the range. So what happens? Typically, if you close no top wick, right, you're coming back the other way, and what do we know? Typically, the next candle makes a bottom wick for the candle that opened with no wick. So you'll highly likely to get this, and then the market will make a decision. It'll start coming back up, but a lot of times you'll get this filled, and then you'll probably close like this. This is what happens a lot. This isn't written in stone. This is just from my experience what I see happen a lot when a candle closes, based on the fact that now that whole candle is the range with no wicks. Oh yeah, chat, next stream is on Monday. Tomorrow there's no stream because it's Friday, right? And no Asian session on Friday. That's a Saturday in Asia, Saturday morning. So there's no Asian session tomorrow. We'll see each other on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to be part of the private session, get the signals. All right, and we will run a private session on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Can I buy it? You can do whatever you want. I'm not buying now. That time for me has passed. Want you to explain the century? There's so many things that went on about the century besides grabbing the low, right? Refilling the low. The 15 didn't have a bottom wick, but when we dropped down to the 5 closed bullish, and then the 15 made a bottom wick. And then it rebroke its own high, which was also a 4-hour second time it rebroke the high, because the first time it pulled back down, closed bullish on the 5, right? And the second rebreak of the high, and the fact that the previous 4-hour closed with no bottom wick and at a support, yeah, we're coming up. How steep up was questionable. Wix, can you say a little more about the pin bar wizard in the movie Tommy? Holy jumping fucking Jesus. No, what do you say? Holy shnikes. when one stop loss takes out multiple wins, how to handle that mindset. Imagine one stop loss takes out like 20 wins, and it happens when there's 1,000 people watching you. How do you deal with that mindset? How do you come back with that mindset, huh? You know what I did? I got a little more careful, and my mindset was, all right, so I'm going on a winning streak. What do I do in order for me to go on a winning streak? I'm not gonna take the 70-30 position. I'm looking for what I'm looking for. Literally, I didn't take a trade for a little while, and once I got what I'm looking for, I took a trade, and then the next one, and I was talking to Don on the phone. I was like, we need to, we gotta get out of this funk. I think I'm not being patient enough. And you know what? It also happened when my pops was in the hospital for I was just in a different mindset. My pops was in the ICU for a month, if you guys remember that. Last month, and or 2 months ago. So I was just not in the right frame of mind. Well, not as patient. I just felt like I was just everywhere. But I settled down. I didn't look to revenge trade, right? The key is not to make back what you lost in the next trade or the next trade after that. The key is to know that you're going to follow the plan, and one day, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, you're going to get a chance to supercharge your account. Until then, you're doing your regular thing, right? So I did. I went to the channel and told people, hey, next trade will probably be 10 pips. Not looking to revenge. At least we profit with negative RR. Those positive RR people, they probably have pineapples are back weapon, bro. I don't know. I know plenty of people that are profitable one way and the other way. That's why I can't hate on no way. Like there's people that claim they make money trading ICT. How can you hate on them? Get it how you live.
What's happened here?
What happened? Javier, you want to send back up?
Oh shit! My bad. I forgot I was on mute. No, I'm some of my MT5 levels are deleted.
Levels are deleted?
Yeah, that's weird.
Is the trade still there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Still
we
going.
chilling, bro. Fuck the levels. Trade's still there. Alright. Let's call it a session here, gang. This shit fucking drove up on us. That's 100 pips from entry.
Yeah,
No.
98. Yep.
Jesus.
Yep. I just hit 100, and I was
Congrats,
late.
bro. Congrats. Good shit. I love it. Amazing. No, just share really help you get out of bad
screenshot
position.
so you guys can see how
What? What was that?
I was gonna share a screenshot in the clubhouse so you guys can see how I scale out.
W. You could share whatever you want to share in the Discord.
On the Discord. Oh yeah, in the Discord.
Alright, is Green's not even back yet. We missed you, my God. Why not running for this trade? I didn't expect us to kind of drive straight up. I expected us to pull back with the 30 closure. I thought we were going to get a 30 with no top wick, and that's what happened there. But then typically when that happens, you'll come back the other way. Look, this candle just went straight up, so that's why no runner. He accidentally closed one. I closed 10 pips on purpose. All right, gang, I'm going to call it a session here. Hope everybody had a valuable session. Hope somebody learned something. If you guys took some dubs, drop a like, sub to the channel. Make sure you go follow the IG. I'm trying to snap out of this IG funk. Maybe they just need to see people following me and seeing that they made a fucking mistake. There's no reason that value should stay locked up and be gate capped by IG. No gatekeeping Instagram. Oh, yeah, we got some trading view alerts going mad right now. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh wait, did we update the record? Huh? Oh, we didn't, right? No, we didn't. It's 156. So let's do that because I'm gonna forget. Win number 156, and yeah, we will get rid of that later. All right, chat. It's our session. That's our week. I'm gonna be on tomorrow in the Signal channel. Zoom gang. I'll see you guys in the clubhouse. Jean, or Jean. I hope I answered all your Zoom questions, and you guys know where to reach me. Go join the Discord. It's free. A lot of value there too. All right, gang. I'll see the private channel on Sunday. And chat, mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream. As always, chat, love and wisdom to you all. As for me, I'm calling it a night here. Right? I'm going to be out. And you already know the deal. Just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Good night, everybody. Later.